Alright guys, sorry about that. I didn't get coffee though. Let me make sure everything is looking okay here. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. I think we should be good now. Alright. Okay. Mountains aren't just funny, they are hill areas. Got it. Okay. We got our 4 there, we need a seed. And if you did not see it in the last stream, we did craft up an electric motor to run this guy here at full speed, because we're gonna need a lot of prosperity. But we are going to need this just so we can have a whole bunch of signalum. I promise today's not going to be all farming. It's not going to be all farming. We're just going to get this one tiered up. We'll grow it the old-fashioned way. We won't bother with the cloches. Not on this one. Not on this one. Alright, we got 2. But this will allow us to make a lot more ME controllers. Do 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 do. My wife brought me back a garlic and cheese pizza. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. 1 second. That's a good seed. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you the garden close setup here. So I'm essentially running an importer on here for any output. And then we're exporting Gaia spirits in order to get the 36 growth modifier. And the only thing on this line... Yeah, what you got? Collect them in a barrel? Yeah. Yeah, and then import from the barrel. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. That's basically what we had going on over here. An export from the barrel. I'm trying to figure out how. So we have this barrel here, right? This is set up in the past for all of that. So the importing, I understand. The exporting, I would need a separate barrel. Yes? Yeah. Import to go in. Yeah. Like, import to go in would be fine, right? That's fine. Use one pipe into a barrel right here, importing it in. That makes sense. The export, though, the only way I could see the export working is having a separate barrel with this export, basically this export setup. And then yeah, I'm auto-crafting the guys. No worries. Yeah, I'm auto-crafting the... So, I had set up another barrel with this setup, crafting Gaia spirits into that barrel, and then use a pipe going out of that barrel into all these. The only thing I would be concerned about with that the closest I think are smart enough to not accept anything in here. Let me get a couple barrels. The Gaia Spirit one will just make a standard barrel. No upgrades. Well, actually, both of them, I guess. We'll make them both standard barrels. They don't need to be upgraded. Enderman, welcome. So you can pipe out in the auto crafter. Well, oh, what? Are there essence blocks? I don't think there's essence block. If I go to essence. Yeah, there's no blocks for the essence. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, so currently we're just storing all the essences in drawers with void upgrades, so that way it doesn't overflow our system. But yeah, if I set up 2 barrels here, right? Dude, Streamlabs is so high. Anyway, set up a barrel here and here. One being import, the other being export. Export the Gaias in. Import all the essences. Let me work this out here. We'll do the testing here with this first one. So we import here. Same setup, just fully sped up. And then we export here. And then we just use pipes. Not only use 2 channels, right. I was concerned that I would have to separate these, but I don't think I have to separate these at all. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have to separate these pipes out or not. Yeah, the top part is smart enough not to accept anything, but I don't know if this slot is smart enough not to accept anything. Anyway, so we do this with that. Do that. Do this. Do that. And then we just run our pipes down. Oh, this is... I don't think this matters. It might matter. Yeah, it might matter. I want to make sure I disconnect the Gaia Spirit one last. Something like that. Okay. So now we just need a whole bunch of pipes and netherite upgrades. To the point where we do this. Mia. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. I don't know how many cloches we have. Just give me 30 if you can. Sure. We have 17 cloches currently. Did that math based on the channels. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. So let's go ahead and... Oh, dang it. These, all these cable anchors. We're gonna impede our progress here. There we are. Seems to be working pretty good. Alright, I really need this to go away. This to be here. Can I offhand this for it to work? Not really. So now, let's make sure... Yeah, once we get our netherite upgrades to extract Everything should be fine. Now, is the importer keeping up? It might keep up once it gets caught up. I honestly have no idea. Let's throw another importer. Cable anchor. Okay, now that it's all caught up, nah. We'll keep 2 importers on there. But yeah, that did free up a whole bunch of channels. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're literally only using 3 on that whole line. We're gonna need the signalum anyway to make more ME controllers. You make another RF network and set it to charge your inventory. No, because the armor itself still has a max. Oh, unless you're talking about like continuous damage. But you would still have to raise the armor. You would still have to raise the armor level up. Surely by then it should stack. Yeah, there we go. Care who you want to be. All right. We will need more treated wood. We can throw some of this stuff in the system now, though. That's a processing pattern because I'm out of space here. That's where I left the last stream. I remember now. I remember now. Because I was trying to figure out how to deal with this. I need more space. I don't believe they have any larger pattern providers in this. No. I guess I can make another multi-servo press packing die and all. Assuming... Yeah, we still got space, so yeah, I guess I'll do that. Not a packing die? Constant and Invar? I believe it was 2 and 2. And then I need a provider. Oh, do 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 do. Treated. Oops. Give me plank. Two steel plates and a piece of copper. This is a Imperium. We will also need a drawer. with a void upgrade in that. And now, thank you to... Thank you to Mr. Dead here. We have a lot easier way of doing this now. We just do this. We do... this, that. Then we just pipe water, pipe power, place this down, disconnect that, pull from there, and another pipe upgrade. This is now going up. Anyway, we were getting our multi-servo press, new one set up here. I mean, technically, we could just set it up right here. There's nothing stopping us from setting it up right here. We do need resonant and resonant and 3 of these. And I want to make sure it should show up. I just want to make sure though. It calls it nothing. Why does it call it nothing? Does this need to be direct? Oh, hold on. We also need to do that. Rewind. Hear the wolf cry out to the light. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Because this wasn't set for input output, the system was like, oh, there's nothing here. Take a couple steps back. Alright. I am gonna at least make one more of these. Of the Black Swan. Alright, so for this I need 12 Signalum blocks. We have 5. We need 7. Alright, where does that leave us? We have all of these. We need the compressed iron. I bet we don't have much compressed iron. I don't think we have a potion for that set up yet. We do not. We also need to set this recipe. Start to have take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf. Jump on. This is the heart of a black swan. Surely have a compressed iron seed here somewhere. Yeah, we got a couple here. But I noticed they're not stacking, which only means that we just need to do this a little bit more till it starts stacking. Out of all those, only 2 ended up stacking. Let's test it. Okay. So maybe these are perfect seeds? Maybe the 3 is the perfect seed? What is happening here? Alright, let's get rid of some of these. We're just trying to find the ones that fully stack. Okay, so that shows that it's these 5. We want them to stack up every time. There it is. Do 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 do. Never gonna hold me down. All right, now. Imperium again. There it is. Okay. Connect the bottom first. That puts the Gaia in there. Do that. A little bit of that. Alright, we do not have a drawer for it though. Is that too far away to be seen? Mikolas, welcome, welcome. Oh, I didn't extract. There it goes. Now I need a void upgrade real quick. Woo! House B and Z going. What are we up to? Potions are fast with the Gaia Spirits. Yeah, yesterday I spent an insanely long time getting the Gaia Spirit up to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. This one. As well as the Nitro and the Nether Star. Because they have to be full 10s to go into the potion. I do want to make sure that this is, in fact, keeping up. Looks like it is. Yeah, Gaia Spirit's used as the fastest fertilizer. At a 36 times growth rate. Alright, so... I need 32 blocks of compressed iron. Did I never make one for the brass? Maybe I did not. So we have this, this, that. I think we have both of those. I may be mistaken though. Okay, we do not have this guy. Right, because it requires blocks. Not that we can't do it. But we needed the, we needed this guy so we'd have more space for the patterns. Let me get this bookmarked. Let me see where we're at. I just need the electric teen and the copper. Copper. Oh, this one's not even in the multi-turbo press. Well, isn't that fun? There we go. Now everything is craftable. But we are going to make this recipe as well. That way I can just tell it how many I want. How many do I want? 8. Transformers. Try and prepare for the Chaos Guardian fight. What armor set are you gonna go for? Draconic gem armor is enough. Do 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 do. mean, gym armor is the best armor you can get. Draconic chest piece is also the best you can get currently where you are. So I'd hope so. But the last time I fought it, I don't know if you were here for that. I ended up going through a lot of Totems Undying. Because the Chaos Guardian like kept bringing me down to the ground and nerfing my flight, and it kept messing me up. You have the Infinity Tinker's Sword and Infinity Tinker's Bow. Into the light, I will fly. Not the Arabita ones? Okay. I don't know. You can make infinity parts and tinkers? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So we have this. Not this. We have everything except for this. The copper casing. I really wish you could vein mine strip logs. Into the light, I will fly. Yeah. I had to, yeah. I started with a bunch of click machines. And it was tanking my TPS. I'm trying to figure out if it just doesn't work with Wigglewood or... Something tell me it doesn't work with Wigglewood. I'm gonna say no. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, those get turned into planks. More than one way to skin a cat. I don't know why you want to skin a cat, but that's the expression. No, this is, yes. I got a diamond on it. I don't use the axe that often. Especially now that I have wiggle wood in a bonsai pot. Alright, I want to test this. This thing can mine this faster than I can fall. Alright, and the only reason I'm making this, since we figured out we don't need another one, I'm just making it because I've already made the rest of it, so it's like might as well make it. My doggos were in here earlier, but they're downstairs with their mother. Okay, so it starts with a base of sky stone ingots. It's been so long since I made one of these. Do I need one? I did. I don't anymore. I did, but thanks to oh. You still have just one? Oh, okay. Thanks to Mr. Dead, he hooked this up here. So before, I was having one importer, one exporter on each one of these potions, which means after 16, I filled up one of the channels. And then he was like, oh, just use pipes with barrels. And I was like, oh yeah. How's our grains here looking? Getting there. Getting there. But no, I don't need another one. I'm literally just making it. So one of these, the other one I got from a loot Loot drop. I got that one from a loot drop. I didn't even make that other one. I made the first one, and that was it. But yeah, I'm literally just making it because I'm like, well, we've already crafted all the components. I spent a lot of time doing that, so we might as well do this anyway. Besides, it's been a really long time since we used this thing. Trying to see where... Yeah. Where's my wand? Oh, Mr. Dead, by the way, did you want to join the Discord if you have one? Completely your choice. You're already in. You are in it. I just never seen you online, I guess. I never seen you online, so I think that's, I just, in my brain was like, oh, he's not in here. Maybe I should ask him. I've actually asked you twice, but I think both times you were busy, so maybe you didn't hear me. Or maybe you were in a position where you couldn't respond. Now we can all laugh at me when I mess this up. I really wish there was a way of projecting this, you know? Make this a lot easier. Look at that, already messed it up. Under the week, your stream is at my work time, so I often have it in the background and not always there. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that anyway. Just chilling in, lurking, you know, it helps. Something's wrong. I've made this too big. I made it too big. I think this is what I did the first time also. I think this needs to be brought in by one. One the other way as well. Wife is waving hi. Alright guys, let's jump back in here. Sorry about that. Wife was just telling me what her plans were. Alright, so something. This that's okay, this goes here. And this comes in. They were like that. Like that. Like this. Okay, now the signalum block in the middle with copper casing, all like this. I do remember building this now and how much of a pain it was. But you know what? What's life without a little bit of pain? What's life without a little bit of pain? Next layer, same as the previous. Next layer. Not the same as the previous. Unfortunate because I accidentally did this. There we go. Alright. This next layer is... So our crafting units on the side. I believe it's here and here. Here and here. So that's fine. Then this is going to be signalum. Something like that. Then we got these. Opposite from each other. Then the reds. Opposite from each other. This guy in the center here. Then the outside is going to be the same. And then we go back to the other pattern. But the outside should still be the same. Okay, and I don't remember what the center part was. Compressed iron with signalum in the middle. Alright. Then we have one more layer of that. Makes sense. Then the last layer should just be exactly what I thought. There we are. And now, now, we just need the neutral steel of the 3rd degree. With lutecrite, there's plutonium in a reprocessor. We will have to disconnect that. Also very confused as to why that's not receiving air, but whatever. That's magentite. I need one more of these. Which is cyanite and water. Give me a bucket. There we are. Never mind, bucket doesn't work. Okay. And it requires liquid cyanide. So how does one get liquid cyanide? The fluidizer. should have torches somewhere. Want to make sure I don't get exploded. Pretty sure those torches cannot be there though. Okay, so this says creosote. Can I empty it? That was weird. Put that in there. I think I only need one as a fluid. Ludicrite. How many times I fell? Then insanium ingots. You could be the new beginning. Right, that only makes the first degree. We're gonna need a lot more of that. Is there a seed for this? I doubt it. There's not. I figured. That's how it works. Give me a bunch of water in there. Make me a bunch of plutonium. Funny enough, we need this anyway. We need this anyway because we need it for our... one of our singularities. Can't you tell that I yearn? We're just gonna let this keep going for a while. Fragile, so to speak, of my heavy heart. You could be the new beginning. Yeah, we're gonna need a whole bunch of this. In fact, I'm surprised we don't already have a whole bunch. And we don't. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. But guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and take my first break of the evening here. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Alright, folks, let's get back in. Sorry about that. That coffee hit me. I really had to use the restroom. That's annoying. Let me grab one more. Well, I can't grab one more sign, right? I think it's a minimum of 3, right? Nope, I can grab one more. We're actually gonna need more than that even because of the fact that we have to make liquid. In fact, I should have a cyanide seed. I have the essence. Where's the seed? Right there. It's only a 111. Why is it only a 111? I don't know why I never tiered that up. I don't know why I never tiered that up. I need to. Also, did we get more creosote going? No, I failed. I failed on that one. Whoops. Surely we have some more treated, at least, right? Yeah, okay. I will say, I really appreciate the fact that Mystical is in this pack. Without it, it would have been a lot more difficult, I think. I mean, I'm not saying this is an easy pack by any means. It's plenty difficult in its own right. But any pack with Mystical in it, you know you're in for a good time. Oh, that's a rip. Didn't have enough to hold that, huh? I don't know if you've seen it in the Discord. We gave our dogs a shave and a shower today. So, you see me stretching and stuff more often than usual. That's why. Not Kara. She's a short-haired breed. So, with Kara, you don't shave short hairs. In fact, Kara, she's had surgery 3 times now for different things. And the vet shaved her each time. So she's got some bald spots, which is sad. You gotta let these keep growing out. Alright, we got 5. Better known goods. There we are. Nothing is impossible. Listen true. Should give up. No, no, no. Where you go? Alright, this should make quite a bit of loot, right? For every 1 ingot of the cyanite, we can get 1 ingot of the ludicrite. Although it does require twice the amount of plutonium. So we don't exactly have enough for that. In fact, what we should do is make sure we at least have 2 stacks of plutonium. Just so it can be more of an even ratio. Might require another stack of cyanite. To reach. It basically doubles. It doubles every time you go down. Where you go? Bow, bow, ba da down, down, dee 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 dee. Bow down, do 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 do. We're a couple short. Do 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 do. I don't know exactly how many is it. Is it 3 short? Yeah, 3 short. And then we need 1 extra. Okay. Now disconnect the water. Void the fluid. Three, 2, 1, go! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It is 1, yeah, it's 1 ingot. So assuming my math was correct, we might end up with like 2 extra plutonium in here. In fact, let me pull 2 out, and I think that should be perfect. Bow, 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 ba da 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 da. Wish there was a way of speeding this guy up too. This is using 200 RF per tick to do this. Yep. 63 ludicrate. I might as well make a pattern for the Insanium ingots. I think I have every other one, so might as well. So I need this to the 3rd degree. So it's 9. Because it's 3 per, right? So it's 3 to make 2. And then 3 of 2 to make 3. So 9 times 3 is 27. I think I need 27 of these. Do I not have Insanium block recipe? I do. To craft 27. What? Do I need to pull those Insanium out? I don't understand what's happening here. Sure, that was weird. I don't know why it made me pull those blocks out. There's 27 of those. Make it second, we need Insanium. I don't know how much. One is 500 millibuckets? Or it needs 500 millibuckets. One is 100, so it requires 5 Insanium per one of these. Oh, I guess I only needed 1/3 degree. Whoops. Oh well. I'm not sure how many we have left over here. 3. Alright. This is only 2nd degree though. So gonna need osmium compressor. It's over here. With speed and energy. Speed and energy. $71. 42. 3. There we go. Speed. We also need Invar. $231, 198, 190, 161. Well, while we're waiting on that anyway, we can go ahead and start this up. Holy crap, that takes a whole lot of osmium. Well, we got some 3rd degree. There's no animation. There we go. Got our enemy controller. Now, whether or not we use it in the future, who's to say? But we got a new one anyway. Quest complete. I want, there we go. I at least want to get this guy fully upgraded. What's crazy about this too, now that we have void upgrades in the drawers for all of our essences, we can just let this run forever. Won't hurt anything. Yeah, we already need 3 more cloches set up. After this, we'll see if we can make more of the mechanism energy upgrades. See if we have what it takes. To make 4 more. Not quite, we need Invar, Niotic, Durasteel, and Beryllium. Well, luckily we have Invar and Niotic growing. For these, we probably just need aluminum. It's always aluminum. I think we did get an aluminum seed planted, though. Yeah, I think just about. That'll make another 200 of the Durasteel. And then for the Duralilium, see, this will make 4. And then copper. Do 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 do. That'll make this a little easier. We can smelt everything at the same time. Copper's gonna get smelted first because it's not smelting a full block. Also, how are we looking over here? We're up to 9,000 prosperity. If we go up to our, was it the Supremium Seed next? Yes. We need 8th degree Demon Steel. We need 40,000 prosperity shards for that. Which is why we got this maxed out, going as fast as it possibly can. I don't know if there's any other way. This Burrow Forge, but I don't really know how this works. And I also don't know if it's A dimlet? Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of dimlets. About this mod. Sunflower, Savannah, Deep Frozen. Attribute is Water World, Biome, Terrain, Time, Biome. Here, let me just look through these. Terrain. Block dimlets are modifiers to change what blocks are used with the terrain or features. So I know you can build your own worlds. RF tools. Like we huh. Could have swore I made the RF tools stuff. I did make the stuff, but it got deleted when I did a sort inventory with my backpack. That's what happened. Oh, I knew there was something in the backpack that I was gonna be like, oh, you know. You can also make. You can make your own dimlet. So it looks like a speaker. Azul Joe. Prosperity ore. Block of mana quartz. I'm also saying, like, what craziness. Like, what if we have blocks of like one of the ingots that we need, right? Like blocks of something crazy. Block of electrum. Logs, sandstone, nickel, dreamwood planks, lead ore, yellow concrete, white glaze, refined obsidian, just blocks of refined obsidian. That could be useful. White concrete, gunpowder, infested cobblestone. Red nether brick. So we have prosperity ore. We have prosperity ore, which is better than nothing. We can stick a builder on it. Also, I think there's these packs as well, right? Like these guys. Oh, I guess not. What is this used for? And a knowledge holder. Oh, right. With these, you gotta put them in the knowledge thing. I think there's a quest line for this. Yeah. Yeah, see, I had made all this stuff already once before. And it got deleted when I did a sword inventory with my backpack. Yeah, right. Yeah, I even lost I lost it all. I lost all my RF tool stuff. Because at one point I had the machine. Oh, here's my machine infuser. So we kept the machine infuser. We don't need that. Do, 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 do. Here's the problem. I'm basically gonna need all of this to be auto-grafted. Oh, now that's just rude. That's just rude. Was that 10? Iron and glass. Sorry, you have to leave for a bit. Have fun. Gotta watch the rest of the VOD later. No worries, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Or day. I don't know what time it is, though. Alright, let me do this. $32, $33. Give me 128. All right. We'll let that go. We're working on anything over here? Not particularly. Bo-do, 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 bo-bo-bo. Oh, Duralilium. There we go. Do, 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 do. Planks. All right. The stable footing's good. There's a flight. What is that feather? Okay, that's apparently a really rare drop. Go ahead and put that away. We have to get out of slime balls in our system, I think. Usually it's slime balls. That should bring the books back online. Yep. Any more mending? Still just the 5. Still just the 5. Alright, good timing on checking this. There we are. Okay. Do we have base? Yes. Okay, so we can make the bases. There's that. Okay, we're good there. But we don't know how to make these. Probably useful. Bye-bye. Love you. Okay, apparently 64 is the minimum. There we are. Oh, apparently I already did this recipe. Sure. Want to taste the waves of the 7 seas. Traveling, whoa. I guess we can do that. I wanna see it all, I wanna see it all, yeah. Just to leave this town tonight. anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Okay. They're all crafting recipes. And obsidian's fine. I was made for traveling. Whoa, made for. Okay. Good, good. Good. See it all, yeah. Everything else except for the salamander's eye. Dang it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Good. 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 Not quite so good. Okay. 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 Good. Plates. Is a problem. Also, what's the hold up here? Redstone. Let me get another stack here. There's those. All right. Oh, no. Pattern provider. Still waiting on the pattern provider. Bruh. Pattern provider. Okay. Forgot where I left off. Also, do we just have spare red alloys? Is that what's going on? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. That's why. It's all good. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, that's what we were working on. So we just need the Enderium gear recipe. Without this. We have the Enderium gear recipe. So we don't need it. We'll probably just have gears. What is this? Elevator? Oh, white. White elevator me, please. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna have to cancel that. Try that again. Do. Traveling, whoa. There we are. Matter transmitter. Oh yeah. Dialing device. Anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. Dimension builder. Oh, I never sped that up. Oh, there we go. Dimension builder. Matter booster. Home. Empty dimlet. Rather, empty dimension tab. Inscriber. Leave this town tonight. Researcher. Missing a mana emerald. Don't know how many of these we'll ever need, but okay. Researcher. Gemlit workbench. Do 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 do. Knowledge holder. let it fill up here. All right. Most of these require power. Pretty sure all of these can be infused. Alright, I want the dimlets on me. Okay, that cannot be infused. That can be infused. Thought I had a point on me. Alternatively, we could have just messed with some settings, but that's okay. We need excuse me. Alright, this guy's infused. The inscriber can get infused. Into the light I will fly, soaring higher and higher, can't see the ground, getting so bright, not a cloud to sleep inside, going even less on where I'm from. Intuition pressing out my temptation. Find a color through the gray. I need something faster than a hopper. That's a bit better. Do 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 do. Into the light I will fly. These stars are getting so bright, not a cloud to see inside. Intuition, pressing out my temptation. Find a way, find a color through the gray. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. This is working slowly but surely. But guys, we've been going here for about 2.5 hours. It is time for our next break. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, stretch, and I'll be right back. Holy crap, we actually ran out of dimensional shards. That's crazy. Alright, we'll get it fixed. There's also a water leak somewhere, so after the stream I'm gonna have to hunt around for a water leak. Could be anything. It could be a flapper of a toilet that didn't get shut. Could be a faucet that was left cracked. Or it might be an actual leak. I'll figure that out after the stream. Gotta feels right. Don't wanna think twice. Gonna see the stars for something good. I believe we were made for moments. But there's nothing we're gonna miss. Wrapped in silence, only innocent. We were made for moments. So essentially infusing all this just makes it better. Morning light running through my mind. Something good. I believe we were made for moments. 'Cause there's nothing we're gonna miss. There's only innocence. The infuser. If we were to infuse the infuser, yeah, it literally just reduces power consumption. I don't think they lose infusion. I might be wrong on that. I haven't really messed around too much with this mod. The moments. I believe we were made for moments. Gonna miss. Slowly but surely we're getting there. This is the last device to infuse. Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop-bop, ba-da-bop-bop. Boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo, ba-da-doo, boo-doo-boo-boo, ba-doo-doo-doo. And because of waypoints, we should just be able to teleport back and forth through everything. Alright. That was our last machine to infuse. This is all... yeah, this is fine. Alright, so dialing device. Matter transmitter. So this needs to be by the dimlet workbench. Let's just extend this cable out here. There's no reason not to. There we go. So knowledge holder will go here. Dimlet workbench will go there. So these are going to make new dimensions based on the attributes that we tell them we want them to have. So for instance, if we do a dimension with spheres in it, we can make those spheres be made up of whatever we want it to be made up of, providing that we have the dimlet to support that. Yeah, we can do a netherite dimension. Currently, we're going to work on getting a prosperity ore dimension. Create new dimension tabs based on dimlets. Matter booster, I'm not sure about that. Transmitter. So the transmitter we need to be able to stay on top of. Put our matter booster on this side, I guess. Dimension builder. This gives the dimension power or something like that. Alright, and then this can go there. So we have all our blocks. Like if I want... Oh, not this one. If I want this one, we need dimension inscriber. So that's gonna go there. This, so we can inscribe, and then this should tell us what we need. Blocks should become either terrain. So we need a terrain dimlet. We need a terrain dimlet. So dim. What does a terrain dimlet look like? So it looks like this. So this is a void. We put a void in there. Can I put terrain? Oh, that does work. Nice. This is platforms, cavern, normal, ravine, flat, void, chaotic, islands, maze. Okay, let's do void islands. Try that. I don't know if you can have more than one. We only have one terrain type, so we'll do void. Block should come either before the terrain. But then I think we need another modifier in there. Like, for instance, biome we don't care about. Structure. Feature. Attribute. Attributes are for the terrain. So then if we type in attribute, we don't have very many. Water world. I don't know what no blobs are. Default. Cities. No oceans. I guess we'll put a default attribute on it. We can always, I think we can extract and remake these as well. We'll call this prosperity. Then we can builder. Oh, okay, that needs to stay in there. The builder is what's gonna make this thing work, I think. Or does the transmitter need to be closer to the builder? Dimension builder takes a basic dimension from it. If the dimension is already created, it will maintain the dimension. Dimension takes the realize, okay. Using the inscriber, you can combine various symbols into a realized dimension tab. That tab, okay. Oh, maybe we have to name this home. Maybe these need to be closer. Ah, here it is. Dialing device. Now it's actually working. Dialing device. Prosperity. Dial. So now, as long as we have power in here, which we should have continuous. Okay, now you can see we essentially just made a void dimension. Okay. Luckily we have the /home command, otherwise that wouldn't we would have been stuck there. Okay. So we need to change this to not be a void. Let's try an island. We'll try an island instead. I don't know if there's a way of deleting dimensions. We'll just put prosperity 1. Okay. So now we're in a sky block full of prosperity ore. We can set a waypoint. New. Prosperity. Save. We can go home. We can get some obsidian. Okay. Do a slash back. And okay, waypoint did work. We can grab a builder. A builder. With a shape card. We want quarry, clearing quarry. Clearing fortune quarry. We don't want silk touch. Clearing fortune quarry. Okay, let's get this. Which is this. Which is this. This, this, and this. Okay. Fortune. And then clearing fortune. There we are. Also, we do want to make sure that this area here apparently is chunk loaded. Oops. I really wish there was some sort of chunk loader. There is something like that. Dimension stabilizer. We got these a while back. Machine that prevents areas of the world from disappearing. So this is a powered chunk loader. This is using 30,000 R per tick. Let's get the energy and speed upgrades out of this guy.
Let the night set in, a blanket of darkness covering up your fear.
I guess just the energy ones.
Harder to see, but you are reaching out for me.
Let me be the one who moves you through the crowds, away from the awful truth. I can find a place to put you. You'll be safe, hiding away with me.
We'll find a safe hiding place. Your light will guide us.
It's on the way. We're also gonna need a barrel.
You can be my
Secret in the night.
if you
With a torch.
place to hide.
I'll be a flashlight.
To make it sophisticated. I thought there was an upgrader. I guess you gotta do it manually. Gold. Diamond. Stack. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure 2's the max. Yeah, 2 is the max. And then we are going to need a flux point.
You'll be gone in a second. We're young and we're reckless. I guess we'll never learn.
Because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, let's go ahead and come up to prosperity.
I've been thinking of all the places I've been and the places that I wanna be. If you ain't ready for all the involved, then I guess you ain't ready for me. I swear that
Builder.
your light will guide us all.
The inventory has to go on top.
You can be my secret.
Good in the night.
If you ever need a place to hide, I'll be a flashlight.
safe hide and play. Alright, now let's do 128. Or 128. 128. Solid. Last thing we need is a lever. See if this works. Whole world on fire. I'll be your flashlight. I'll be your flashlight. Alright, so we're at 11,000. Let's go home. We're gonna stay here for a little bit. I want to see if that chunk loader is working. We're at 11 or 12,000. Yeah. It's working. It's working. Turn off power surge. Bypass limit. Chunk load. And we should be able to see it somewhere working away. There are mobs that are spawning. Not that that's a big deal. I'm chasing storms. Vein miner time. That's essentially what this is doing. Whoa. Oh, I'm sure it would. I'm a little confused as to why we're having a limit of our power. Can the builder be infused as well? Oh, yeah. The builder can be infused as well. I forgot that I have this awesome armor. Alright, let's go infuse this real quick. Just stand back, I'm chasing storms. Then that should make it use less power as well as be faster. We don't need that dialed anymore. This is keeping it powered up. If we grab some more energy upgrades. That might make a difference, might or not. Nothing is impossible. You should give up. No, no. I think we get dimensional shards from this as well. Let's see. Oh, from the Solium is how you get the dimensional shards. Alright, let's go back. Give up. Is this where it's at right now? Yeah. This is where it's at right now. You can see it working. Let's come back over here. Yeah, these literally don't do anything. Well, I'll put them in there, but they don't do anything. All right, here. I should have a... I'll take my backpack off. Restock. And I should be able to do this. Restocks backpack from sleep. That's a crash. That's a crash because the creeper blew up the barrel with all the stacks. See all those entities on the ground right there? I don't think there's any way we recover from this one. That should be a crash. Yeah, that's a crash. That's a crash. Oh, maybe not. It's fighting. It's fighting. It's trying. It's trying. Nope. Nope. Getting the spinning wheel of death. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna try to open my backpack. If I can open my backpack, I can start putting things into the backpack, lowering the number of entities on the ground. Oh, I would love to do that, but right now it's not. We're running at like 1 frame every 30 seconds. So don't look back in sorrow. I find it hilarious. We're at 3 frames per second, supposedly, according to Minecraft. There's no way this is 3 frames per second. There's no way. We're at like 1 frame every 30. This is fun. Oh! It's not letting me click anything. It's not letting me click anything. You can see my mouse here, right? Like, I move my mouse, but nothing's happening. Ooh, now my mouse is over here. When's it gonna figure out that it's over there? 1 frame for 10 seconds? You counted it? Oh wait, it's speeding up. We're getting more frames. It's getting faster! Wait, I have an easier solution. That was rough. Somehow though, we kept our builder, we kept everything during that. We did not lose anything. What we can do, we can raise this off the ground. We can raise this off the ground and light it up. I cannot believe Minecraft hung in there and did not crash. Also, where are we holding the 29,000 prosperity shards that we do have? Over here somewhere? Yeah. Technically, we should be able to do this as well. We take our backpack off. This is why. We had a filter. That's why that wasn't working. Oh, we have 328,000 in there now. I think if we put that in a compacting drawer... I don't know if we can put that in a compacting drawer or not. That's the only thing. Let's try. Because if we can, we can. We should be able to hold a lot more. My heart. Let me get an item pipe and another right upgrade. Overwhelming me. Okay, same thing over here. In your eyes. I'm not sure how many of these can hold base. Okay, so 81,000 blocks base is what it can hold. Out of my heart. I had, they are overwhelming me. All right. So the only reason why we didn't put that off the ground in the first place is because I didn't know. I didn't know that I might need to. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Might be, might not be. Oh no, we lost a lever. Out of all that, we lost a lever. We should be able to do a mega torch. For a handcrafted shard block mission? No, we needed them for the demon steel of the 8th degree. We need 69,000 for 2. And I don't know if we're gonna need more of these. I bet we do. I bet we do need more of these. We probably need to go up to the 11th degree by the end of this. Like, if we want to make... Well, I'd have to make the recipes for it, but... And to bear with me... Kind of fragile, so to speak. I don't know. I didn't think about that. Maybe. I would have to figure out how to make my own dimension, like my own dimlets, essentially. I know there is these things. Claiming the chunks. Yeah, the problem with this is I'm limited to 20. Oh, claiming. I guess I could have. Yeah, I guess I could claim it. I was thinking chunk load. There you go. I forgot that you could just claim them. Anyway. Let me look at the dimlets. If I look at dimlet, knowledge holder. So supposedly we can put these in a knowledge holder. Okay, sure. I don't know. Maybe it needs those? I don't know. It says it does. I think we can make the empty stuff. Like, we made an empty terrain. An empty attribute. An empty block. And then I think you put your blocks in down here. That's funny that knowledge holder is a big storage item that can only hold knowledge. Set this block adjacent. Okay, dimlets. Ah, right. This is how this stuff works. So if you want... Don't care about the biomes per se. Make me damn! I'll do it twice. So... No, there's no demon steel stuff. You do blocks of insanium. Yeah, demon steel has to be created, it looks like. Alright, so then demon steel of the 8th. We only need netherwort now. That's a bit. And then what we can do here what we can do here is for the, not pickup, deposit, we can allow nether wart and that's what I used to do in the past. Alright, 8. We need a 766 byte CPU. I'm sure that probably put quite a strain on our drives. Not too bad. Not too bad. They're not all read out, but that was definitely a lot more nether wart than we needed, for sure. So, we need to set up recipes for drives, which is storage components. We have 1K, 4K, 16K, 64K, 256K. Good that we made the Skystone seeds. I think our crusher is all the way tiered up as well. That was for the 256. Tell me, I don't know how to make Certus quartz. Seems a little bit unlikely, but sure, whatever. Okay, so can I make a 256? This is some glowstone. Okay, rather missing a lot of glowstone. This is why, even though it's boring, I prefer to cloche everything. We have a little bit in here. That should have been 10 stacks. There we go. Need another 10 stacks of glowstone. Because I just remembered that you actually need 2 at a minimum. At least we do, because of the way our CPUs are set up. I'm out of root beer. It's over on the desk behind me. Okay, so it is doing stuff. Like, stuff is happening. Oh, it's making all the smaller processors now. I think those both got done at the same time. So now we can use this in a drive, yes. But also here, with 2 crafting units. With 2 crafting units. It's gonna have to make the capacitors. But once the capacitors come in, it should be fine. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nice. Then we do this. And now it's still not large enough yet. We need 2 more 256s. Which is a lot more glowstone. Do 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 do. Glowstone goes down here. That goes there. So this can currently hold 2,000. We need 1,000. Let's get some upgrades in there. Let's get some upgrades in there. I think it can only hold 6. Yeah. Okay, let's stand over here, get this thing growing faster. And we need 1,000. 1,600. Oh, do do do. Yeah, this would be growing a lot faster in the potion. What does this have? Silk touch, fortune, bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw it in our guy over here. Looks like we need some slime balls in the system to make more books. It's always slime balls. Let me make sure the number. I am pretty sure it was. Oh, 1200 only. Nice. Okay. There it goes. Just try and make a processor big enough so we make our demon steel. Bow, 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 bow. Do 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 do. The beauty of the co-processors. Being able to do all this stuff all at one time. Bow, 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 bow. Da, da, da. I think it's, yeah, it's mostly just the inscribers to slow things down. Alright, now I need 2 more, what was it? Oh, crafting units. We're out of fiery, eh? Not that big of a deal. There we go. Ba-dow, ba-da-dow. Ba-da-da-da. Oh-doo-doo. Waiting on the capacitors. Come on. Now, that should be a big enough processor. Nice. Demon Steel of the 8. Start and start. It's only gonna take 21 minutes. Alright, that's gonna be where we leave it off here for tonight, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow to hopefully make our Supremium. See. Catch you later.